beautiful, wonderful, lovely friends. Welcome in and welcome back to another reading. I have a channeled reading or channeled message, I suppose. Hold on. Okay, back to it. As I was saying, I have a channeled message. Something that I have been hearing. And I wrote this down, I don't know, a few weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna tap in and see what this energy is or was. So what I kept hearing is, I want to bury these niggas like 20 feet deep so no one can find them. Y'all. And if I'm not mistaken, those are lyrics to a Drake song. So Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you for allowing us to tap in and be here today. Tell us, what was this energy? Tell us, what was this energy? I want to bury these niggas like 20 feet deep so no one can find them. Trustworthy friends. Thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust. Move your body. Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. Okay, so I am getting like this hot-headedness from this energy. Peaceful warrior. Yeah, Archangel Ariel. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. So this is someone that had to stand up. And some people are like the type of people where they have to get angry, like I said, to stand up. Loved one in heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. And it's crazy because another card that I seen was the one where it says like crossed on loved ones that I seen bottom deck here while I was shuffling. So that's interesting. I want to bury these niggas like 20 feet deep so no one can find them. Sheesh. By the way, I'm just going to pull, see what comes out, maybe get a bigger picture. The moon is significant here. Cancer could be significant. Cumulus clouds could be significant. By the way, I have my microphone on. Did I tell you I have my mic on? Because I have my bangles on. I don't want them to be too loud. Okay. Gateway of awakening. Oh my God, I forgot these freaking nails. A new path is unfolding. Step through this gateway to expand your consciousness and awaken to higher truth, spiritual awareness, new horizons, conscious elevation. Okay, so someone coming awake to their trustworthy friends that are around them. Bridge of dreams. Dreams are a bridge to your soul's depths. Cross it to uncover your truest desires and directions. Soul crossing, past, future connection, dream guidance. So you could have had dreams where your angels were telling you to move your body. For sure. Fisher. Lunar protector. Didn't I say the moon was significant? The moon's energy shields you with a protective force. Trust in its guidance to find clarity during times of uncertainty. Lunar energy, protective source, intuition. So maybe Holy Spirit gave you the go to be a peaceful warrior, stand on business about something. Or maybe even Spirit told you to let it go, let God. Because you have a crossed on loved one. Light of truth. The light of truth dispels confusion, offering clarity and insight. Follow its guidance to uncover deeper wisdom within yourself. Illumination, revealing wisdom, inner knowing. So maybe you know that your loved ones are drawing close to you at this time. Let go of the burden. Release what does not belong to you, and your soul will feel lighter and freer. Lighten the load. Release spiritual freedom. Wow. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about what I have here so far. Or I kind of already did. But mountains are significant here. Hiking could be significant. The sun is significant. So Leo energy could be significant here. I'm also getting the movie Soul. I don't know why for some reason I'm getting chills. June. So, yep, that's Cancer energy, June. Cancer energy and Gemini energy. October could be significant. Libra. Scorpio. Wait, I mean Libra and Virgo. Time is frozen. Sorry, I just like zoned out for a second. I don't know what the fuck that was. I think it's this very grounding music. Next spring. By the end of the month, at the bottom. No definite answer can be given at this time. Let me back up when it comes to the gateway of awakening. Something better will come instead for Bridge of Dreams. Follow your heart for Time is Frozen and Lunar Protector. Yeah, like I said, this was like you got the go-ahead from Spirit about standing on business about something. You were following your heart. Sheesh. The answer will find you. Explore your deeper motivations. Also wanted to come out over here. Okay. It is not for you at the bottom. I need to make this like feel right, so give me a second. So the answer will find you about something next spring. So there was a Cancer or Gemini perhaps playing in your face with trustworthy friends here. So you had to go through this spiritual awakening to really, with consciousness elevation, it's like you were awakened to what things really are in actuality, and not just like what you wanted them to be, hopeful wishfulness. And I'm also getting that maybe you've seen or came across trustworthy friends or got new trustworthy friends in your life, and so now you can actually clock what it means to have trustworthy friends around you. So I'm really getting that you had to cut some people off. And it might have taken you getting angry to do this, right? It might have taken the universe getting you upset for you to really just find the courage really to cut off. Because these could have even been like, I'm not getting childhood. It could be childhood, but I'm also just getting like, this is just people that you've known for years, for a really long time. And it took you a while. It was like, definitely a journey. You definitely had to get confirmation about these people multiple times. It was not just like a, because like I said, you've known these people for years, so it wasn't just like a one and done type of thing, but you awaken to higher truth. And you're choosing different horizons is what I'm getting right here. And so with this saying no definite answer can be given at this time, I feel like it's because you have, I don't know why I'm hearing status quo, sticks to status quo by High School Musical. That could be significant, but if you want to be cool, there's just one simple rule: just stick to the status quo. But what I was trying to say is no definite answer can be given at this time because you have changed something. by making this decision that maybe even your ancestors before were not able to make, right? Cutting shit off at the source, like literally cutting the cancer out at the root. And so, and I am getting that this is a generational cycle that happens, right? Where maybe your family members have a tendency to pick friends over family. And it's not like friends that have become family. It's like friends that are jealous of your relationship with your family, so they try to sabotage it type. Do you follow what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like, but the status quo was everyone likes this person, or maybe this person is cool to other people, or maybe like, it's not what I'm saying. It could have been like sly, smaller things, but you had to just release the status quo. You had to just break away from all of it. It was not serving you. It was not bringing you the justice that you deserve. My hearing just went out. That's significant. Definitely angels around. But you truly deserve better. And that's literally confirmation here, because it says something better will come instead. I don't know why I'm stuttering. Something better will come instead. And so with Move Your Body, it's like, thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. Like, instead of being stagnant and knowing what the problem is, but not wanting to change it because maybe it was a hard decision, it's like, no, I'm going to move my body, move my energy, get rid of things that don't serve me. I'm going to declutter my life. I'm going to declutter my home. I'm going to do whatever I can to welcome in newness, because there's so much newness across this energy here, like portals and doors here, right? And so with something better will come instead. I'm getting, see how it says 24 here? Because I was going to say I'm getting October of last year. That could be significant, which would be October 2025. Or October 2024 could be significant. But maybe you had a dream around this time, and it was something that made sense in your heart, but it didn't make sense in your mind at the time. And I'm really getting that this move and transition that you're making, because I was seeing the Archangel, I think it's Azrael card, change or transformation. I was seeing that. So it's kind of like the dream reminded you of a heart's desire that you have forgotten about. And so, but you didn't really have direction in regards to how to get there. But I do feel like by you making this decision to change a cycle, maybe even if it's not a generational cycle, it's a cycle within you and maybe the males in your bloodline or something like that. Like it's specific. And I get that it's like one of those things that's like kind of like a small, I don't know if nagging is the right word, but it's like something that maybe you wouldn't necessarily pay attention to if you weren't tapped in, or if you didn't have someone around you tapped in, because someone could have even like called this out about these trustworthy friends, like a parent or someone like that. But you're moving your body. You're definitely motivated to move your body right now. And I get, because it's like I'm saying, like, I want to bury these niggas like 20 feet deep. Someone could have been trying to set you up, or someone, like, if it's not literal, it could have been like get you off course, off your path. And so your angels and your ancestors and guides came in here, maybe showed you this dream to connect your past with your future, to remind you of why you went through what you went through, because you're going where you're going. So it's kind of like guidance that you received in your dreams, most definitely. And so it could, a Libra could be significant here, or the justice scales could be significant. I don't know why I'm getting Lil Wayne here, but maybe because he's Libra energy. But with Peaceful Warrior, if you're someone that's typically hot-headed and typically are someone that just likes to come up front and just hash things out, just like from a very aggressive kind of way, I feel like you're definitely have been and are being guided to not step out during this time, because you are in a protective shield, a protective bubble, if you will. And so, like it says here, with time is frozen, for me, this card just always represents divine suspension, like literally just like being protected. I don't know how else to say that. Crows could be significant. They could be crossing your window at this time. Ravens could be significant here. The color green could be significant, but mother energy is significant here as well too. You could be called to spend a lot of time with your mother, and so this is definitely like a heart-led thing. So this reading comes as a confirmation that that is definitely something that is divinely led at this time. But this dream helped you open this portal. It's like it shifted your sights, because maybe you only seen things being able to come together and come along one way. And so this dream kind of like lit a spark within you to kind of show you and teach you that there are many ways that God can manifest a miracle and a blessing and a prayer. And so with Follow Your Heart, I get that this really is a journey of like faith without sight, right? You truly have to tap into your divine battery centers and stay filled up with the word, stay filled up with motivation, whatever it is that reminds you of your why, I suppose, is what you should be filling yourself up with. There's definitely a loved one in heaven that is sending this message as confirmation. They want you to express your creativity for sure. They're definitely drawing close and like sending you a spiritual hug. They're also revealing these truths to you at this time. So they could even be connecting with angels to send you dreams, but I'm just getting that you're getting a lot of confirmations about whoever this passed on, crossed on loved one is. And it's like things that only you and them would know, or that only you and them would understand, coming as synchronicities right now. And it's because the answer is finding you. You don't have to go outside of yourself to seek anything, because the answer finds you, okay? I'm also getting here, you don't need to know exactly what the plot was to be grateful that you escaped it. That's coming through. But yeah, we're going to tap in here to the What's the Tea True Crime Oracle to see what else it was. Oh my God, did y'all just see grandparent flash? I hope you seen that. I hope you were able to see that. Male, so it could be a male grandparent or grandfather. Mountains, romantic love affair. This kind of looks like a same-sex couple to me. So maybe if you are somebody who dates across the spectrum of gender, really saying, I suppose that's confirmation. I'm literally looking at his tail under the door, like, come on. I was about to say something, but I forgot. Social media, I seen flash. Caught a case. I'm taking that celebrity reverse. I feel like this was a male who had a really strong, like, bear with me, hard on for you. Maybe like you were in, maybe, okay, here's what I'm getting. You were in love with somebody else. You're telling this person about it, thinking that they were your friend and that like y'all have maybe moved mountains together or maybe known each other for a really long time. Social media wanted to come out. Maybe you wanted to, I'm getting the energy that you really thought this was the person that you were going to make it big with. Look, cock blocking at the bottom here, but it's reversed. So yeah, maybe it's somebody who you thought you were going to be successful with. But they ended up catching feelings for you. That's all I got so far, y'all. I can't tell it by anything else. Queen rising, but it's reversed. I'm getting like a jealous person, jealous that you found love, that you moved on, that you're in love with someone and it's not them. It could be a male on the come up. With celebrity reverse, I'm getting that it's a male, like a DL male. They're offended that it's not reciprocated. Dating. Yeah, you're dating someone else, or telling this person that you're dating someone else, telling this person plans that you have for someone else. Maybe you're like, I don't want to be greedy anymore. Like, I don't want to be a player no more. But this person's trying to get photo proof of something, or trying to blackmail you for something. Maybe a wild past that you had. And they're like, I'm going to show it to the person that you're dating, or let them find out on social media, and then they won't love you anymore, and then you'll be right back to me. That's crazy. This person definitely doesn't want to see you move on. Yeah, ego. Look, her ego. Ego getting in the way of a relationship, etc. Dating came out again. They are upset that you're dating someone else. So they could even be going, always some tension, low-key competing with you. They could even be talking to friends about it, and the friends are like, why don't you just go get a reading? Oh, this is so crazy. Okay, I gotta keep going. They're like, why don't you just go get a reading? But it's like, you're not gonna be able to get a reading on whoever this person is that you're trying to tap into, because the divine has them moving in silence at this time. So... Yep, wolf in sheep clothing. Like, it's just so divinely led and kismet. Desert back there, regret. I'm getting The Alchemist, the book that, like, nothing can knock this off track, is what I'm getting. Whoever it is doesn't feel like your new beau, new bae is royalty like you think they are. They're definitely like, I'm going to show you they're not shit. Yep, I'm going to get the inside scoop, a close-up, look out, nosy, get up in your business, show you either you ain't shit, y'all ain't shit. I really get that they want to show you that this other person ain't shit. Sheesh. Too busy winning. Right down here by Springline, the answers will find you, because you're too busy winning. This person's wasting time. Spirit says it don't even matter. Your ancestors... I'm getting that they got this. Yep, talking shit. I'm going to take that reverse, because their ancestors, I'm getting that they're like sewing this person's mouth up. Yep, dodging bullets. Blocking bad energy, uninterested. You don't want anything to do with this person. I feel like your love for them is like bankrupt. And with jackpot here, you found the jackpot. Somebody who can, look, healing, return the love that you pour into others and that you give. I feel like you found someone that's just as lucky as you. Someone who's a caregiver like you is just naturally within them. They are also into you like you're into them. Y'all have good chemistry. This other person could be online cyberbullying, saying that you're fake flexing, or maybe trying to tell you that this other person is fake flexing, that they act fancy, that they show off, but they're really not. Maybe they are like tell you bad stuff about this person. Yep, that they're clout. They want to get photo proof that they're clout hungry, that they're like, they just live for attention and they just make shit up for drama. But that's really this person projection of mofo, y'all. Yeah. Maybe even if they have kids, they're like, oh my gosh, look, they're having legal issues with their kids. You don't really know them, what's going on. They really wish they had mind control over you, but they project and they tell you, yeah, this person has mind control over you. You don't know what they're doing. Look, Moving Silence came out anyways. But with Desert here, like I said, they're not going to find anything. Hold on. Holy shit. Y'all know it's hell in a handbasket getting that freaking card up from the floor. We have marriage, wedding, fallout. So maybe that's the secret. Like, you're moving on with this person regardless. Look, love on the brain, affair. You're moving on with this person regardless of what anybody else has to say. I love that. I feel like you have love on the brain. You might not even like really know about this other energy back here. Like you know about it because we said in the beginning, like you had to cut the shit off and all of that. But this is maybe what you didn't see, all that was going on. That your ancestors were like, hey, 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 that's my bitch. Hey, 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 hey. My mic's still on, yeah. Always partying. You know what I heard? That Leon Thomas song, Party Favor. So maybe this other person could be a partier for sure. They live and move in scarcity tactics. We don't want to talk about them. They're in debt. We don't want to talk about them. Let's talk about this other person that the romantic love affair is with. Tunnel. Yeah, we want tunnel vision. I heard tunnel vision by Kodak Black. That could be significant here. Oh, okay. Last pull from this deck, then we'll get into the other. Water, Mami Wata, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be significant here. Obsessive lover, that's the ex, but you're unbothered. What was that? We're not gonna take it. Serial killer, yeah, we're not gonna take it because it's flipped over. All right. Any final advice? Ooh, seeing the friendship card. Directions, we'll take her. Cosmos, we'll take her. I was like, I swear I hear water like it's raining. Drift. All right. I am going to read from the book for these. That's a close one. Okay. Direction first, since it came out first. Even though there's drift and cosmos, let's do cosmos. This is so pretty, so I'll let you see it while I read. Hopefully you can see it. It says, I don't feel like holding it up, my arm hurts, sorry. Our gentle friend asks a simple question. Where is my place in the cosmos? Who am I? The winged messenger doesn't bring an answer. Instead, it brings a key on a red cord. That's what's happening right here. If you can see that. I don't think it's going to focus. It's too dark in here. But he has a key on a red cord, which represents the circle of light. I'm also getting that it could be like a divine connection, but take it if it resonates. The key is what will unlock the answer. And look, it says the answer will find you, right? The key doesn't unlock any specific mechanism of iron or steel. Instead, it unlocks the mystery of all parts of the cosmos, showing where each of us fits in. Each of the cosmic orbs represent a place of learning that our creature must visit. That's these cosmic orbs. And I'm pretty sure these are planets, which would align with zodiacs, which would align with just the lessons of life. The lesson here is that there is no one place where the creature or any of us belongs. We are all made up of multiple and complex potentials. We are all complicated varieties of a set of skin and bones that can miraculously hold space in more than one realm. The question is not so much where as it is how many wheres. The beginning of the quest of the cosmos is also the end of the quest. It is a circular riddle that continually answers itself. Wonderful. I love it. Directions. Let's put that there. Here are two creatures who paths have crossed on this starry night. The crescent moon doesn't offer a lot of light, but the stars lend their own glow. The barn owl asks the gentle creature a question of direction. The gentle creature crouches down to listen closely. When someone asks for guidance, it is often good to know more about the individual. Does the owl wish to fly? Does the owl wish to fly there, as many would assume? Or is the owl planning to travel in short hops, remaining close to the ground? Once those matters are clarified, then directions can be given. In return, the owl offers the gentle creature answers to their own questions about the road ahead. Directions can be funny things. Sometimes they place us on the direct path, but often they offer us a chance to explore more, and that extra path can mean the difference between a destination and an adventure. What do you want when you ask for directions? Are you looking to reach the end or to discover something new? Drift is right behind that. Two gentle creatures relax. Oh, I'm put it up here so you can see. Two gentle creatures relax as the waves carry them along. They lean against one another, secure in the knowledge that the support they need is there. They've been paddling hard for so long, but they know that rest is as important as the work. The red sail is full with the leading wind, so they are confident that they are going somewhere. The butterfly is also drifting along behind them. Sometimes it lands on their face during the hardest times, just to remind them that a chance to drift is coming. Of course, they can't always drift, can they? But this is not the moment to worry about that. Indulging in the quiet warmth at their back, each creature ponders the joy of doing nothing at all. They are in the moment, and that is harder than one might think. This card asks you how you are drifting right now. If you are constantly struggling and not making progress, it may be a good time to let the elements take over and do their work, while you simply breathe. Meanwhile, a butterfly on your nose would help you realize when it's okay to just drift along for now. Wonderful, wonderful. I love that. That was so beautifully said and wrapped up. Thank you so freaking much for tuning into this reading. I really do hope you get from this and got from this what you were meant to get and gain. I love you so much, and I will see you in another one.